Good afternoon, great people. I am Joshua Robinson, the creative. I'm joined here with my friend, my buddy, my guy.
What's going on, man? Lou Layne. I'm with Primary Residential Mortgage, aka PRMI. Glad to be with you, Josh.
Man, likewise. You know, we're over here looking like a Gap commercial, but guys, we're not talking about gaps. We're going to talk about the greatness and how things have come together to help us out for the long run, right, in the loan process. So right now we have a pretty cool program that's coming up, right? A lot of times people talk about first-time home buyers in the loan industry. When we're talking about first-time home buyers, there's one particular program that most people are talking about and referring to. What's that loan, Lou?
That is, people refer to the first-time buyer program. It's going to be MFA, short for Mortgage Finance Authority. Statewide program, whether you're in Las Cruces to Santa Fe, anywhere in between, it works for the entire state.
That's pretty cool. So like a lot of times when we write up offers, what we're writing or the loan type that we're using to help people with their down payment assistance and closing costs is that MFA. There's some cool new things that are going on there. Lou, what's the new things that are going on in the MFA?
So basically, they're coming out. Hasn't been released yet, but I got some early information.
Inside scoop.
The inside scoop, right? It's out there probably for insiders, but at the same time for general public. It'll be released on October 17th. There's going to be some changes coming out, so we're about a week out or so. But either way, the program, it's magnificent. It works great for first-time home buyers, like you were stating that. If you can have money saved if you want, but if you wanted to actually scale back and save some of your money for whatever it's moving expenses or whatever that may be, MFA, you can dial in and use their program. Originally, it was $8,000 towards your down payment and or closing costs, but the new updates for that are going to be 4% times the sales price versus a set $8,000. So that's a huge move for different demographics and different price points.
So that's meaning that like somebody maybe wouldn't have to come out of pocket as much as they would this week if they can wait and hold off about a week. Once these changes take place, then they're coming out of pocket a lot less.
A lot less. So always keep some of your money yours and take advantage of the full first-time home buyer program.
That is cool, guys. So we're going to be talking about this more as we go along and progress, guys, because we are always here to help you in your success. We might look like a Gap commercial, but there is no gap in the things that we're trying to do to help you guys out. I promise you on that.
I promise you we didn't call each other either.
No, that was funny. It wasn't planned at all. As soon as I walked in, I started laughing. I was like, oh, man, great minds think alike. There
you go. And getting back to this program, man, just to give you some additional kind of bullet points on the program, just for our viewers, there's 3 major bullet points with the MFA loan. You have to have a 620 plus credit score. Okay. You need to be a first-time home buyer. And there's actually something to go with that first-time home buyer because most people think if I bought a home in the past, I don't requalify. Not so fast. You do.
Talk to them.
So basically what it is if you haven't owned a home in the last 3 years, been entitled, or benefited from home ownership, aka if you were married but you weren't on the loan but you lived in that house, you've benefited from home ownership. So therefore, you wouldn't qualify in that aspect. So again, not in ownership in the last 3 years or benefited in the last 3 years or entitled.
So like let's say that I've been renting, right? I had a house before, I sold it, and then I've been renting for the past 3 years. I could probably go back in with the first time home buyer.
You're eligible for it, yes.
Ooh.
Yes. So people think they're not eligible for first time. It's kind of misleading, but at the same time, it's a first-time buyer program. And obviously, knowing the ins and outs of the program, it's not ownership within the last 3 years. You requalify for that program. So again, recapping, 620 plus credit score, first-time home buyer, and also you have to be within a certain income demographic to qualify for that program as well. And the income works where it's head count in your home, right? So if it's 1 to 2 person household, you're going to be sitting right about $79,750, so just under $80,000 for household income. Okay. Or actually, whomever's on the loan income. Let's just say if it's you and a significant other or spouse, and there's 3 other people live in the house, that goes towards it as well. So only the 2 people that are going to be applying for the loan is taken into account for the income limits, right? So 1 to 2 person household, just under 80,000. And if you're a 3 person plus household, you're just under 92,000. So 91,713 or something of that magnitude.
That's crazy. Because see, a lot of people, it can kind of be a struggle to get to that $30,000 mark. So if you're a little bit under that and you have 3 people in your household, well, you can still use the MFA.
Right. If all 3 people are on the loan.
That is good news.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. It's a great program. A lot of people, have differences about it, but I believe in it wholeheartedly. It's a great program.
Does it count for if you're renting the house? Can you say that you would like qualify under that the benefits of home ownership if you were renting somebody else's house?
You mean as far as if you're going to buy a house to rent?
No, like if you like, let's say that you were already living there, you were renting the house, right? Would that still and you've been there for 3 years, could you still use the MFA for the first time if you're renting someone else's house?
Yeah, because you don't, as long as you don't own a home, regardless of what happens, if you don't own the home, and you, like you said, not entitled or so forth, then yeah, you qualify. I shouldn't say qualify. You're eligible for the program with those 3 bullet points: 620, not owned in 3 years, and also below the income limit. That puts you in the pool in the ball game for this program.
And okay, so a lot of times people think like they have the credit score thing, right? And sometimes people get a little intimidated. But if you're not right at that 620, can we get you there?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm by no means a credit repair specialist, but however, I know enough to be dangerous.
I mean,
you know what I mean? So basically, if we get somebody in and they're just under the credit score, there's a couple tricks to the trades to help them increase their credit score. Not necessarily overnight, but do within 30 to 60 days. There's some things we can do to help you clean that up. And there's all different kinds of things we can do to help. So absolutely, I'll give people an action plan on how to get their credit scores up and make it beneficial for them.
See, and I think that's the real lethal weapon. It's credit.
Credit, number one, right? That's kind of
everything.
when I get people on the phone after we kind of talk a little bit, the number one question is, let's ask the $1 million question. How's your credit? That's where it starts.
Absolutely. You know, people think that like in order to even have a conversation with us, you got to have a 700 credit score.
Not at all. Not at all. Like I said, you know, with MFA, they require a 620 plus credit score. However, there's other loan programs such as FHA that do lower credit scores that are below 620, but you're not able to couple that with a down payment assistance from MFA. So let's say if you do have a program, you do have your own funds saved up, and you happen to have a 590 credit score or what have you, we can do FHA's 580 plus. In other instances, we can go lower than that if you have a larger down payment.
Sick with it. But to fully engage in it and enjoy that benefit, we just got to make sure that we're getting everybody up to about 620 plus.
Yeah, for this purpose, for this podcast we're doing here, 620 plus for MFA to take advantage of the now, to be 4% moving forward as of October 17th.
See, now that right there, that's a whole winning combination, guys. So be patient, be steadfast, make sure that you tap in with the GOATs, right? He's not just fresh. He always has fresh advice and fresh news and fresh insights. So pay attention and let's collaborate towards your guys' greatness, all right?
Looking forward to working with you guys. If you need anything, again, I'm Lou with Primary Residential Mortgage, here to help you. If you just have questions, concerns, whatever the case is, I'm definitely going to be here to help you out, at least get you on the right path. And I can be reached at 505-459-4319. Looking forward to hearing from you.
And as you guys already know, I'm Joshua Robinson, the creative realtor with eXp Realty on all social media platforms, YouTube, you name it, 505-697-9506.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you, Josh.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Yo, my name is Lou.
As long as I got my suit and tie. Cause I don't want to be like. I was like, nah.
It's just I think it might be like a 2.0 versus the 3.0.
I'll call you on the next one. We're going
Right.
We're going Black Jackets next time.
I thought about it. I was like, nah, I'm wearing the brown joint today.